This is for like a new potential product. Everybody looks basically the same. It's just like, do they have a drawer? Do they not have a drawer? Do they hold 6 watches, 3 watches, or 12 watches? The issue with this product for me is that we really do struggle to differentiate here. We're going to use AI now to spin up some concepts, right? Based on what we saw. So let's ask the agent based on that information. We're going to copy that over to another sheet. And then from that, we're going to ask it to design. So now this step we would skip if we're already selling a product, but this is for like a new potential product. So based on this information, we're just going to copy it. And then what I like to do, I already have it trained to kind of write the requirements, but I'm going to write it anyway for you guys. So write the requirements of a potential product design for a product described in this report that can win in the UK. Now the box is interesting here because maybe we want to actually showcase that box. We do want to add this type of image. Actually, before we do, I want to see what it comes up with. I don't want to steer it too much. All right, white background. Now, mock up a design of a main image, white background for this product that would win. And we're off to the races. So this is all geared towards that UK market. And we're going to have a whole masterclass just on product development moving forward. We're also going to talk about licensing in that class. So make sure you guys check out that class as well. But we would skip straight to the Pickfu side. Basically, we want to do market testing. Now, again, I told you that the issue with this product for me is that we really do struggle to differentiate here. I mean, this is a very, very similar product. I think what we can do is maybe do the images. Why don't we do the packaging? So to better differentiate, let's design the packaging as the main image with the product large and featured. Add luxury watches into the case, add rings and jewelry, add a wallet, add messaging, keywords, and marketing language that would most appeal to the typical buyer. Okay, now this is an idea, right? So we're going down a rabbit hole of how do we stand out? And if we can make this image just the giant box maybe, and it shows the product on the box, but we have the language we want, and it has the features in it, let's take that and then let's go test that in Pickfu against the bestsellers to see if people would really resonate with that. And maybe that's a really great way for us to stand out in a search result where everybody looks basically the same. It's just like, do they have a drawer? Do they not have a drawer? Do they hold 6 watches, 3 watches, or 12 watches? Right? It seems like everyone's in that same, oh, this looks great. Well, I mean, how do you beat AI? So one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to allow you to plug in AI directly in. 6 slot watch and jewelry storage. Storage is misspelled. Case, glass lid, wooden construction, drawer for accessories. So yeah, this is great. Just that one here. So one of the things I might be able to do is to just here. This isn't as good as Midjourney typically that I've seen, where Midjourney really does just duplicate the entire thing, but then just fix only that section. ChatGPT was struggling with that previously to where like it's going to change some additional elements, and I don't like that. So what ends up happening, and a tip for you guys, is that what I'll do is I'll rerun the requirements. So I'll see rewrite up the requirements with the corrected spelling and the what is going to go on the packaging, and then mock it up. And then so it'll respit it all out to remind itself, because it has amnesia. So AI typically has amnesia. So this is just something that we have to do as a default, is we always try to rerun those requirements and make sure that we're aligned with the requirements. But I think it's absolutely great. What do you guys think? Would you buy this over the one that has just the box in the main image? Or do you think it's too small? Because it shows how many watches fit in it, right? Like if it's a men's watch, like it fits, right? Look at this. This is terrible. What is that? All right, rewrite the requirements. I've had to do this like 8 times before I got it right. What I might even do, like, so if you have someone that does Photoshop for you, and you can do Photoshop, you could fix a spelling error so easily. I just don't have Photoshop on this computer, but it's probably worth getting it, especially now with the AI. So messaging on the box, eco and UK appeal. And now it's going. And I could run it even with the typo there. And then if anyone, like, they might vote for it, but then like they might point it out, it might impact the poll a little bit, and you're going to spend $100 on the poll. So if you can't get it perfect, you might just need to live with it, or find someone that can fix it really quickly. Like get someone on your team, have a process for fixing it. I think for the purpose of the call, if this one doesn't come out perfect, I'm probably still going to just go run it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the main competitors and I'm going to go grab those competitors. 6-slot watch and jewelry storage case, glass lid, wood construction, drawer for accessories, and actually put the box in the back. So that's interesting. So this one actually put it in the back. I actually like this, right? But it doesn't hold 6, it only holds 4, so it's wrong, right? It says 6 and it shows 4. But this is cool. This could be a 4 banger. We just fix this to 4. And so do we want to test this against other 4s? We could, right? A lot of people might have 4 watches. Not a lot of people have 6 watches. So I can download this image. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go download those others. So this is kind of cool. So I'm in the UK. Let me close these. This one holds 6. This one holds 6 with the drawer. All right. We can make a decision on this. I've literally helped hundreds of people become millionaires by selling on Amazon, and I want you to be next. Check out the masterclasses link below. Many of them are free. You need to be there. Check it out. So I'm going to do an Amazon competitor test, and let me upload these. So in order to run a Pickfu, basically you run an Amazon competitor test. They have a special here for 50 people. It's $119. Remember, you get 50% off your first bowl so you get this for $60. And we're going to give this a shot, right? And if this one doesn't work, we could try the first one where it's actually on the packaging. This one's only 4 versus these that are 6. So we can see if that's enough. But this is a good test, right? These are 2 of the top 5 best sellers. These are the 2 of the ones that have drawers. These are 2 of the top 3 sellers. And then this is us, right? So we would know how we stack up against ones with drawers. And I like the idea of a 4 watch instead of the 6. It's going to save us some money, right? Our packaging would end up looking a little differently because we're going to make it more efficient, but this is good for our main image. It says walnut too, which is interesting. I wonder if there's any keywords for specific woods. What we'll be able to do is use it as a hero and then upsell the bigger ones as variations so that we can increase our conversion rate. So I think that that's a really good idea.